An incident unfolds in a public setting, such as a grocery store or community space, where a racist comment is directed at a black individual. The setting is described in detail, capturing the ordinary flow of daily life before the confrontation. The racist woman, described as elderly and impatient, makes a loud and cutting remark. "Go back to Africa." Her words are met with shock and discomfort among the people nearby, creating a tense and awkward silence. The crowd's reaction is mixed. Some freeze, others look away, and a few exchange uneasy glances while waiting to see what will happen next. Before we go next, subscribe to our channel and write in comment section from where you are watching this video. The black individual, calm and composed, processes the situation with remarkable restraint. Instead of reacting with anger or aggression, he takes a moment to breathe and carefully considers his response. His reply is powerful yet measured, addressing the ignorance behind the woman's statement. He reflects on his family's history, recounting their sacrifices and contributions to the country. He speaks of his grandfather's service in World War II despite facing discrimination upon returning home, and shares how his parents instilled values of kindness, respect, and hard work in him. His words are not only directed at the woman but resonate with everyone present, emphasizing his rightful place in society and challenging the prejudice behind her remark. The crowd is deeply moved by his response. Initially stunned into silence, they begin to process the weight of his words. Some individuals express their agreement vocally, while others show support through gestures such as clapping or nodding. The atmosphere shifts from tension to reflection as his courage and dignity inspire those around him. Even those who were silent at first begin to acknowledge the importance of confronting ignorance with truth and composure. The broader implications of this moment extend beyond the immediate confrontation. The incident becomes a lesson about the persistence of racism and the power of standing up against it with intelligence and grace. It sparks conversations within the community about prejudice, resilience, and unity. The story concludes with a sense of hope, highlighting how acts of courage can inspire change and foster understanding among people from different walks of life. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by marginalized communities. It underscores the importance of education and awareness in combating deeply ingrained prejudices. The black individual's response becomes a symbol of resilience and the power of words to challenge hate. His story is shared widely, inspiring others to stand up against racism in their own lives. The community begins to organize events and discussions aimed at fostering understanding and inclusivity, turning a moment of hate into a catalyst for positive change. This moment also brings attention to how everyday racism manifests in public spaces, a reality many people choose to ignore or dismiss until confronted with it directly. The courage displayed by the individual in this scenario becomes an example for others who might face similar situations. His refusal to retaliate with anger but instead respond with poise demonstrates how knowledge and self-respect can be tools for dismantling hate. As time passes, this story becomes part of a larger narrative about social justice movements in modern times. It inspires educational campaigns that focus on teaching history accurately so that future generations understand the struggles faced by marginalized groups while celebrating their contributions to society. Schools begin incorporating lessons about empathy and cultural diversity into their curriculums as part of an effort to create more inclusive environments. The ripple effect from this incident extends far beyond its initial setting. Media outlets pick up on the story, amplifying its message across various platforms. People from all over share their own experiences with racism, creating an online dialogue that fosters solidarity among those who have been affected by prejudice. Activists use this momentum to push for policy changes aimed at addressing systemic inequalities within institutions like education, law enforcement and healthcare. Ultimately, this event becomes more than just a confrontation between two individuals. It evolves into a symbol of hope for those fighting against injustice everywhere. By standing firm in his identity while educating others about their misconceptions through thoughtful dialogue rather than hostility or violence, this Black individual proves that even small acts can lead toward greater societal change when approached thoughtfully. Thanks you for hearing this story, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more story.